What's life without a little pain?
Hello everyone and welcome back. Okay, another hammer on the start. We seem to be getting a lot of those lately. Your attack fires a wave, thrust deals more damage. I'm going to go with the piercing wave. It's fated and it's a lot of fun. Okay, down they go despite hiding behind the scenery. No Chaos Gate but straight into a key. So going with Stygius, we still need to pick up a win with Stygius. I've enabled the first level of heat anyway because why not? It means we'll get bounties on every floor anyway.
That key.
Okay, and we also get re-rolls as well. So if I want to, I can now re-roll these. I actually don't like either of these, so I'm going to go for a re-roll. I like Ares more than I like... Actually, no, I like Athena more than I like Ares for this build. So just to show you. So the decision is now Coin or Athena. I think I'll go with Athena. And we're going to hopefully pick up her dodge. Stygius is a weapon that I'm pretty familiar with. This blade upgrade is nice. Little ranged attack. It gives me some options. Problem is though that when you use Stygius you do move around as part of the attack animation. So you can't just sit in one spot and attack. What have we got? Special, cast, dash. Yeah, we'll go with the dash. Yeah, you see there when you do the thrust, that moves you forward automatically. You could just keep that up, I suppose. Let's go with health. I don't really want a pom on that Athena boon, and that's the only boon I've got so far. I did consider doing a Malphon run. I ended last run saying that I haven't beaten the game with Malphon yet. We haven't beaten the game with Stygius yet either. And Stygius had Dark Thirst on it, so I thought, why not? It'll improve the chances of victory at least. Yeah, I'll take a bit more max lifers on top of that. And it's also nice with this hammer upgrade is I can just start attacking straight off the bat and I'm just filling the arena with junk. So it should be absolutely fine here. Dash Strike is doing work. Let's try not using the Dash Strike quite so much and just see how it goes. Going for something with a little bit more control. Because I'm going to need that going into Asphodel, otherwise I'm just going to keep dashing into lava. So we'll try and only use the Dash Strike to get into position and then use regular attacks once you're there. Dash Strike to chase down the Mischiefs is entirely permissible. So again, swing around, get into position, and Dash Strike to close, and then just rely on the stun lock to finish. Lovely. Dionysus. Don't particularly want to see Dionysus, but I'll take his cast, and he's got a few other things. Okay, it's you. How are you, gentlemen? Oh, I hate that sneaky melee attack. Okay. I'm going to use the Dash Strike a lot here as well, because the Dash Strike will give me a degree of protection from his ranged attacks. If he uses those too much, then we'll get deflected back at him. Easy.
Who's laughing now? Say, what?
Right, special inflicts hangover. No, I don't really. Not using the special yet. Dash causes hangover where you start. Positive outlook. Oh, I don't want to replace my dash. I don't like any of this. I'll take this, but I'll probably end up washing it away. Well, we got gems or darkness. I'll take the darkness. Need to check how we're doing for chambers as well. Alright, survival room. One exit. No wells, no boons. There is an urn. Right, let's get to killing. I will use the dash attack a lot here, but I've got to be careful about it. Go for the numbskulls wherever possible. Let's try and get in the special a bit, because when we've got clusters on them like this, it's a lot more worth it. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage, because provided it means I'm taking damage because I've got much higher DPS, and I'm therefore gathering gold, I'll take that. I'll swap some health for some gold, essentially. Come on, I'm going to get a few more out of it. And most of the damage I've taken I think has been from the traps, but... Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, a pom. Again, I've not really got anything I want to get a pom on. I could have re-rolled that, but we'll see. want to get into the habit of using the special. The other thing I'm not using is the cast, but so far I haven't really needed it. But I should be trying to play for that boiling blood bonus, because it is not a minor thing. Okay, we've got a well. I'll take that because dashing around a lot isn't nothing. And I am probably going to get rid of that special boon. Heal? Nah. Nah. This is all fine. Shop or... Yeah, I'll take a shop over nectar, I think. We could take a key to get another re-roll. That's an upgrade that I bought. And go with another Dionysus. Okay. Maybe this is one I want to spend a pom on. Ooh, do we get a duo? Your foe's ranged attack projectiles are slower. Okay, nice. Dionysus' call. The epic level of the cast, though. Alright, so it's either this or this. This is a bit slow for the way this build is going, so I'm actually going to go with that. And let's take a pom. And again, I'll put that on the Divine Dash. Now, do I want to take the key for another reroll? Yeah, I'll take a reroll.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Oh no, oh no, it's only room reward keys. Okay, well that was a wasted key. Never mind then. Yeah, I've got to remember, it's like the Darker Darkness. Darkness rewards don't get benefit from it, it's just room rewards.
Don't keep me waiting.
Come on. There we go. Cleared out. Another wave, that's fine. All gone, another wave, that's fine. I'm not going to complain. The deflect on the dodge also works on melee attacks. I think in the past I've said that it's helpful because you're basically invulnerable to projectiles while dodging, but you can still like dodge into an enemy's melee range. I'll come out of this ahead no matter what, so... Bold claim. But yes, the deflect attack also means that so long as you are hit whilst you are dodging, you will also deflect that damage back to the enemy as well. Coin. I mean, I'll take it. I've just spent a load of it, so... Nice little cleanup. It's just a load of mischiefs. Looks like it is just a load of mischiefs. I don't mind taking a little bit of chip damage to some mischiefs. Come on. Oh yeah, there's it. Any more? There it is. Done. Okay, got Obels. Right, Meg fight up next. I don't really need to hit up the shop, but I do want to get some boons, but I don't really want to be spending on them. I'll go with the health. You can't re-roll shops as well. Whew, oh, great, not again. Third time in a row. You're really going to make me do this, aren't you? You're going to make me get good. Well, fine. You know what? Wish granted. This is just going to be pure aggression. Okay, let's go for a little bit of strategy and go for trying to get the casts in. And we can also fall back and use the special and regular attacks to... Oh, right, yeah, the other one. That was it. That was one of the other Furies. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to keep getting Tisiphone until I can prove to the game that Tisiphone is not going to be a problem anymore. Which could take a while, given that Tisiphone is a problem. Okay, I mean, doing okay against her so far. Aggression is working, she's not really had the chance to get any sort of major plays in. And her regular attacks are really good at intercepting her projectiles as well, which makes that a bit more forgiving. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm getting used to her now, and this was a good weapon as well. Stygius suits my aggressive play style. Right, what do we got? I want to swap the coin purse for... You know what? This is working as is, so I'm actually going to go for Aphrodite and just try and get bonus on the attack. Is there anything else I want to go for? No, not really. Do I want to try and play to something like the Lambent Plume? No. I should do a run with the Lambent Plume at some point. I've never really done one before. No, this is all fine.
Should I take
These are... do I want to get rid of this? Yeah, I'll get rid of this.
I'll just go on. Got it.
It doesn't feel quite right. I don't really want Dionysus for this, but I get the feeling that the Dionysus is in the pool.
Ugh, this heat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a refill of coin. 300 coin's a good place to be. I can visit a shop and be very likely to be able to just buy it out.
Out of my way.
Also means that I can pick stuff up from wells and still have money to get to a shop. So a little bit of extra coin will go just nicely, thank you. I mean, Athena's deflection on the special might be nice. Like, if I could special to an area and, like, bounce those back. That could work nicely.
Vast riches.
So depending on how I feel going into Asphodel, right, so I could get another reroll from that. Yeah, I'll take that. I could trade him with the Wretched Broker for Nectar. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the lower damage is starting to creep in, as it always does. Sticking with the cast, that'll help compensate a bit. Nice. Okay. Go for the backstabs where I can as well. Okay, there's a trove there. Got a trove and 2 exits. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I want something on that special, but I do think it was right not to get Dionysus. I'm feeling very aggressive with this as it stands, and Dionysus' special is not particularly aggressive. I'd rather get Athena's, which also gives you a damage buff. So, yeah. Take some gems? Yeah, I'll take some gems.
Sure, why not?
Transgressions are not tolerated.
This is a pretty fast killing. Okay, and yeah, let's try and target the wave makers, because otherwise they're just going to keep jumping to the edges of the level, and it's going to be a pain in the backside to track them down, whereas the other enemies will follow me directly. One to the west, so head over here, pick him up, and bingo.
Who's going to clean all this up?
44, not bad.
Thank you, Father.
Shop or gems? I'm thinking shop, but I'm actually going to use a reroll here. Yeah.
How about another?
Shop or darkness? Darkness, actually, yeah. That gets me ever closer to that 200 hit points. Okay, we've got a well. That well will be helpful. Could do with boons more than anything else, I think. I haven't even been offered one yet. This is like that last run. I know that the game was patched recently. I didn't think they'd done anything with boon drop rates though. You can run away, but you can't run away forever. Okay, there's the Aphrodite option. Heal? No. Maybe. Maybe. Given that I've got a lot of money. No. No. I haven't got that much money. Alright, so it's Dionysus, who I don't want, or Aphrodite, who I do, and have the artifact for. Keepsake for. Okay, it's these two. Probably should have taken the armor upgrade. Right, the Gorgon Head does somewhat punish aggression, so it might be worth going for the Skull Crusher first. So let's try and stick it with the cast for the bonus damage from Boiling Blood. And I'll do incidental damage to the Gorgon as I dodge its projectiles back to it. And I use the deflection. So I can also, like, again, I've got the upgrade on the sword as well, which lets me fire projectiles, so I can just point myself towards the Gorgon, just to make sure that I'm putting out as much damage as I can. Okay, now I've got to fight against it directly. Let's start by getting the casts in. Okay, now he can't be stun locked, so I've just got to push the rest of the way and time my attacks in and out. Getting tagged by the odd projectile isn't too bad, but if you get hit by the first one and then you're held and stunned so the rest of them can hit you, that's when you take a lot of damage. No, no, no. None of this is what I wanted. This is probably best. I mean, I'm playing aggressively, so actually this could be helpful. Yeah, I'll go with that. And it's epic level. If I want to get rid of it, I'll get a nice pile of coin out of it. Okay, a pom. Yeah, alright. Gems? No, I need boons. No, so you'll give me darkness. Well, it's more helpful than gems. At least give me some more max life. Okay, when they jump, sometimes they land in the lava. That makes me feel much better about things. I know they're over to the east. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing else hovering around. But there is not, so now I need to go back and clean these guys up. Come on, where have you gone to? There you are.
Back to dust.
Okay. Okay, now his shielding is gone. He can be chucked onto the magma to die. So wave makers, the Hydra heads are a pain, but they are not quite so dangerous while I've got this dodge. There will be a problem that tends to deal with themselves, as I think they may have already had. Yes, didn't even realise they were dead. Problem that solves itself, my favourite kind. Okay, shop or hell. I don't want either of these. I want boons. I should probably visit the shop and bought one. But yeah, this is the second run in the row where I'm coming out of Asphodel with practically no boons. Come on, I thought that the early game was supposed to be Tartarus.
Bone Hydra, how come we never talk?
I'm not sure it's got vocal cords. But either way, I will just dodge all over it, and I think I'm going to go with my usual sort of minimal strategy, high damage approach here. It's working. Dash strikes everywhere. Okay, stage 2. Let's bat some of these back. No more? No more? Okay, there's probably spawners on the other side then, but I'll deal with these first because I can take them out pretty quickly. And yeah, that's not spawning anything, so... That boon that's given the slower projectiles, however, that is a lot of fun. I just need to get some Athena to go with it. I'm thinking of actually swapping out for the owl pendant at the end of this floor. If I do that though, it means I'm not going to have any aid in the Theseus and Asterius fight. But honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to need it. If I could get some good Athena synergies going on with Deflect and I can play the Jedi build, then I'll take that. But in the meantime, here is stage 4. So I'm actually going to focus less on the Wavemaker heads because the fact their projectiles are now slower means they're a lot easier to dodge. And I can kind of hit them back like that. That said, they're still dangerous and they all still need to die in the end, so that is ultimately just a minor kind of... Ooh, that was satisfying. A minor refinement on my just hit them lots strategy. Okay, and now finally the cleanup. Okie dokie. Nearly there. Again, I'm not too worried about taking loads of damage because I've got a fountain at the end of this. I was playing with something like Lasting Consequences, which makes damage you take matter a lot more, then that would not be quite as valid an approach. But right now, yeah, I can just sort of power my way through it. And yeah, I'll take the owl pendant. I'll keep that. Yeah, this is all fine. Infernal Trove, am I actually going to pick it up this time? Yeah, I'll spend the money. Could be an Infernal Trove of coin, which would be nice. This isn't slow killing. Even going into Elysium, it's obviously going to slow down a bit, because it always does. But it's not going to be too bad.
Everything's so green.
Fishing point. There. Carve. I think that's worth a diamond. Hammer or Hermes? Hammer, I think. Hermes might be helpful if this was actually doing something, but I mean, you can look right now at the left-hand side of the screen and see that basically what boons I have are not on my main attack keys. And dodge key, obviously. I mean, obviously, there's that trove. I mean, obviously, I passed up on Poseidon. Dionysus's boon and got rid of it. But if I'd have known that the game was gonna stop giving me boons altogether. Your dash strike hits twice. I'm using that a lot, and it deals more damage. That, I think that's the critical one. Yeah, I'll take some gems. I paid for them, so I'll pick them up. Okay, that's quite a lot of exalted, but that's fine because my damage output just got very big. And so long as I'm dash striking, I can basically rip you motherfuckers apart. Oh, and that double attack also applies to the... Does it? No. Got to do it again. I was going to say I thought it applied to the other hammer upgrade, but I don't think it does. If it does, I can't quite see the dash strike generating that extra projectile. Coin? No. Hermes? Yes. I'd like a reroll, but I don't think I'm going to get any keys. Alright. Gotta, again, adapt to the slower projectile enemies, because I can still dodge into them to send stuff back. Like that. But obviously with the projectiles moving a lot more slowly, it changes the rhythm of the game, so just got to adapt to it. It is easier, but there is an adaptation that needs to be made in order to properly make use of all of it. When you're so used to having to move things in a certain way. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That. Can I have a boon, please? Can I have a build? Hermes doesn't count. More dashes, yes. Greater move speed, yeah, I'll take that. Greater move speed. Heals? Yeah, I'll take some heals. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Either of those two could be helpful here. Right, who's the trickiest to dodge? Probably Aphrodite, so I'll pick her first.
I very much appreciate it.
Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Excellent. Brilliant. Now we're getting somewhere. If we can get anything like that off Athena as well, then we're in a much, much better position. Ah yes, Athena doesn't actually attack you, she makes some of her minions invulnerable. So, count for that. I haven't got much in the way of knockback except for my thrust, so there's not much I can do about it other than be careful where I engage enemies and try and pull them away from her effects when I see them. So yeah, for example now if I kite over that way away from that one, I'm less likely to get the benefit of it. I need to make sure I go for complete kills. Right, can I keep that guy away? Yes, I could. There's the casts, tag and finish. Easy.
All is forgiven, Zagreus, and I take no.
Special is stronger and can deflect. Yeah, nice. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, plenty of damage on the main attack now, and a special that will deflect. I don't really want Ares, but I haven't got a choice because I've not got a reroll. Alright, Hades preview. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, damage output is fine. Now, he generates a lot of projectiles when he hits, especially once he goes in a pinch mode. So the special and the dodge might really start getting in value there. Okay, I mean it's not monstrous DPS, but it's certainly high enough. I'm not going to complain about it. It could be better, but it could always be better. You know, until the number overflows. At that point it can't get better. Some would argue it could get worse, but then it would immediately start getting better again. Yeah, this is what happens when I have a brainless strategy. My mouth just sort of starts running on its own. Even more so than usual. But no, that bodes well. There really isn't much strategy to it. It's just concentrate a lot, hit fast, do lots of damage. Classic sort of Evis approach. Ooh, new rank on the Owl Pendant, lovely. Your special inflicts doom, no. Your cast sends a blade rift, I don't like that, no. Your call turns you into an impervious blade rift, and it's the rare version. Yeah, alright, I'll go with that. Ooh, wonderful, another reroll. Might be helpful to be able to reroll a Satyr tunnel actually. Okay, we've got a Bloodwell there for purging boons for coin. Alright, I want to be careful about using the Blade Rift. I'm doing enough damage actually, just straight out the bat, that I can use the Blade Rift, so that's nice. I've not got any sort of bonuses to call gauge building, but I can still use it. Okay, yeah. Splash damage. Always helpful when you can get them into a corner like that. Try and use every tool. Attack, no, this is all fine. Dionysus, no. Max health, yes. But I'd like to alter that. Another Aphrodite. Yeah, we could get some Aphrodite synergies. I feel like I've got enough health. I want to get a heal, but my max health is okay. So yeah, use that reroll straight away. Obviously when you use them is very situational, but I would say using it there was fine. I still need a boon or two, but that Challenge of the Gods room where I got both Aphrodite and Athena, wonderful. The boons I got out of that, exactly what I needed to get this build going. There we go. There's a well as well, and 2 exits. You don't really need to count the exits anywhere outside of Asphodel. And the only reason you need to count them in Asphodel is there's 1 or 2 areas where not all of the exits fit on the screen at the same time. I think pretty much every other level they do. Okay, this has been quite a nasty room.
In the name of Hades.
Let's see what we get. No. Yes. Yeah, that'll do. Not great, but it'll help. I'll take a bit of passive healing, although I'm very close to Theseus and Asterius. I could do with a bit more than that. Do I get a shop? I know it's not quite on top of them yet. I'll take the darkness. Okay, so we've got elite swordsman. Easily enough dealt with. And there's 2 of them at once. Strip them of their armour. And hit them hard. Okay, fine. Try and get in with the cast as well. Could do with something on the cast, but only because I haven't got anything on it. Still got to play it for the boiling blood effect though. Otherwise, there's no point in having them. Use everything. Press every advantage. Ah, they seem to scatter there for some reason. Okay, if I want to be healing, I need to probably be playing a little bit more cautiously than I am. That one's healing, that's fine, but I would rather that one came back and I dealt with the shield guy. Okie doke. Job's a good one.
Okay.
Again, don't really want either of these, but I'll take the pom. We've at least now got some stuff that poms can work on. Right, so we've got lots of strongbows. Fortunately, I have lots of deflect. So let's just make sure that they also receive lots of damage, and this should all work out just fine. Shield bearer. Go for the shield bearer last because I can just kite the others in the meantime. Chariot is a bit of a pain because it's hard to kite, but once you've got it wounded a bit, you can deal with it fairly easily. I got a lot of hit points, but not buckets and buckets of them. Alright, I think I saw a splitter there. Yes, I did. So I'm going to play dodge and just send some projectiles back at it. There we go. Job done. Managed to convert some damage into other enemies there as well. That one finished by the trap. These 2 finished by me. 1 eyeball loose. 1 eyeball gone. 2 more created. 1 more created. Down. Whew.
Delicious.
Stronger special would be nice. Yes, we'll go with the stronger special. No Eurydice on this run. I wonder if we'll see Patroclus, because I didn't see Sisyphus either. Well, no, we won't see him now. Let's hit up the shop and hope for a heal. Hey, there's a heal.
Pleasure doing business.
And I'll take the boon as well. That could be helpful. No. Wouldn't go with that. Should be alright. I've seen how I do against Asterius. So long as I can keep him away from Theseus, as per usual, and then bring down Theseus, all should work nicely. Rely on the dash attacks, play the casts for the boiling blood effect, stagger out my use of them, and actually, yeah, save up the God Gauge. I'll save up the God Gauge because I can do a big alpha against Theseus with it. Again, the advantage with the dash strike is I'm keeping Athena's effect up as much as possible. That boon that slows down projectiles works for Theseus's spear, so I'm actually taking far fewer hits from that and occasionally actually deflecting it back at him. So this is working really nicely. Yeah, just chipping away. Not got any big hits, but that's fine. I don't need the big hits, my basic damage is perfectly credible. Okay, can I? Yes, there we go. You can see once he goes into pinch mode, he sends those projectiles everywhere. That's just another source of damage for him. Okay, nice. Now, I want to hold off on the Greater Call until he's summoning an Olympian, because that's when I'll get the most advantage out of it. I'll be able to just sit on top of him, deal all of the damage, and then just rush him down for the rest of it. I should have enough health that it shouldn't even cost me a life to do that. So until then, dash and hit. Dash and hit. Not too worried about his shield, because through sheer weight of fire, I will get a lot of hits in on him anyway. There we go. Okay, so now, Greater Call. Okay, so Artemis occasionally just floods the middle of the arena, so I'm going to have to dodge out. So that's the only refinement I need on the plan. Dodge out, dodge back in. Still uber aggressive. Can I get him before? No, I can't, but there. Easy.
They say to never meet your
Bodes well for the end. And of course we say hello to the supportive shade. Alrighty then, let's heal up at the fountain, but what do we want for the last bit? Definitely the spiked collar. Got all of the lives in place, that'll help against Hades considerably. Actually, no, I might want the... No, I want the spiked collar. This is an aggressive playstyle. I'm going to take a lot of hits, so I want to take the extra hit points. If I was playing more conservatively and I could rely on not taking damage, I'd take the Evergreen Acorn. Ignited Ichor. Yeah, it'll help clear out these rooms quickly.
Why not?
Not for the special, though. Attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. No, no, no. This is all good. Zagreus is now moving like a greased up bullet in the arse of a bat out of hell. This is going to be an interesting Hades fight. If I could get some more Ignited Ichor and keep this going into the Hades fight, that would be a lot of fun. Literally running rings around him. Okay, we've got a lot of POMs here. I'm probably going to want to buy at least one of them. Do I want to save up for the Hermes boon? No, so I might as well buy the first one.
Here's the fee.
Specialist stronger, reduced damage. That's actually that turns that into a pretty significant damage reduction. But I'll take it for the special because I want to be using that more. I might be able to get 300 gold together. What am I going to do here? Yeah, I'll take an elite tunnel because I do want that gold.
Let's see what's in here.
And yeah, we know that the doggy treats can be down literally any tunnel, including the first one if you're really lucky. But assuming, I mean, if this went easily and the doggy treats were at the end of it, I probably would actually do another tunnel before going on to fight. I tried to heal, I tried to cure myself there, but it didn't really work.
I hate this stuff.
Alright, let's... Hang on, have I lost my... Where's my damage effect for... I'm not generating waves anymore. Apparently not. Huh. That's peculiar.
Not poisoned.
Didn't I have an upgrade that caused my... Yeah, your attack fires a wave that pierces foes, dealing 30 damage. Apparently it only does it every so often now? Wait, what? Or is it just the way that these rooms are too short? Okay, it must be. Sorry about that. But you never know. I spent a lot of time in early access, but it's a complex game and it's still being patched and prodded and poked and experimented upon. All in the course of making it better, of course. Of course. Of course. Right, what do we fight? Oh, right, cool. We've got one more room then. Then it's the end. And this is fine, I can bully this lot with the dash and the deflection. Alright, it's a giant satyr, so yeah, no strategy here, just maybe occasionally attack the minions instead of him. Okay, perfect. Huh. Well, that was nice. Certainly not going to complain about that. I've got all the money I need for the next giant pom, so let's get that as well.
Cheers, mate.
Yes! Attack deals more damage. Exactly what I need. The weak effects. Reduce damage from foes. Yeah, that's better. And it's not quite... That brings it up to the point of diminishing returns instead of taking it over it. I'll take another pom.
Maybe it's
And then we'll see if we can get any little synergy boons if we have to from the others. Okay, we can kind of use the pillar as cover to deal with that one. Deflecting and poisoning them for a change is so satisfying. Okay, do I want to stay here? No, I want to drop to the other side, and I want to use the range advantage here. Because obviously it doesn't matter how much damage you can do and how quickly you can kill them. If you've got to stand in that to do it, you're going to take a lot of damage. So, caution wins there. Okay, snake stones. These should break pretty easily. If I keep alternating between them, they shouldn't even be able to get an attack off. Okay, that one did, but not until I got behind cover. Easy.
not yet.
One more room, I think. Yeah, one more room, and then we're in the last chamber. I'll take a heal, sure.
It's a relief.
Ooh, I would like that, but obviously I can't afford it, so meh. Okay, so this is a standard encounter. You know, I'm starting to think these standard encounters might actually be a little bit tougher than the boss encounters that you get in the elite tunnels. I think it depends on like how many elites you get here and how many satyrs, because sometimes these rooms just seem to go on forever and ever and ever. In the meantime though, let's just finish up this snake stone, get the next wave in. Okay, we've got satyrs. Okay, I'm gonna just chuck out my casts, hit up with the call, see if I can't get rid of the satyrs. That's the satyrs gone. Clean up the rest of the mess. That vent is about to go. Excellent.
Good enough to eat.
Specialist stronger? No. No, this is all kind of past the point of returns, but Ares' aid might be helpful in the Hades fight. Maybe? No, I doubt it. I think I probably want the dash more. I'll probably get more damage out of the dash.
Back I go.
Okay, so we've got to do at least one more tunnel. Fishing spots. Again, it's all endgame resources. But this build is going alright. I've got actual strategies and things now. It's basically just get in and do a lot of damage, but I've got the boons that will actually help me pull that off. Hades will require a certain degree more caution than I've been displaying though. And I have to respect him. I can't just rush him down like that. I will be rushing him down, but I can't just rush him down. There's got to be a little bit of finesse. So let's go with Athena next. Because I think she's probably got the most scope for synergies with what I've already got. Oh, come on, trap spitter. Yeah, there we go, trap kill on him. Wonderful. Okay. I think there's another pot down there. Yes, there is. Down you go. Down you go. Alright, dash striking all of these will deal with them with the occasional special. Easy. I think, yeah, last room. That one was a quick sequence. So again, just dash strikes and attacks here will be more than enough. Now we've got a little bit more to deal with. Let's aim for the big ones, track around the level whilst dealing with the little vermin so that we can identify the location of the enemies who actually matter. That one's decided to put itself in a dodgy position, so I'm going to turn around and focus on this one instead. These two are presenting a threat to that one. I can't engage it cleanly, so I take them out. And the other snake stone started presenting threats, so I moved to that one instead. But guess what? At each step of the way, I'm doing damage. So by moving and keeping my OODA loop open, I win. Okay, let's see. Yes, that could be helpful. No, depends how briefly is. Yeah, I'll take the phalanx shot just for a little bit of extra damage, and it might be helpful in dealing with Hades. Might be able to like counter his cast with my cast or something. Take max life. Pick it up before I get the satyr fountain, that way I get the most possible benefit out of it. I'll go with Dionysus. I don't really need even more health. It would be nice to have it, but I'm not going to be too fussed about not having it. Yeah, I think that slowed projectile boon is very much doing a lot of work low-key here. Oh, missed the bloody well. Saw it just as I exited the room. Oh well, hopefully I won't get punished too much for that. It's not like I've got much coin anyway, so it's not a huge opportunity loss, but again, use every tool. Okay. These lot are all going down. I'm just gonna... yeah, hang on, wait, there's a convenient one. Okay, let's try with the casts to... yeah, just avoid taking even more damage. Come on, doggy treats. I am not seeing doggy treats. I asked for doggy treats, and I am not seeing them. Come on, doggy treats. Doggy treats. Show me the doggy treats. There are the doggy treats. Oh, and there's also aid from a god as well. But mostly doggy treats. Oh, and some coin as well. Oh yeah, and of course a god. No. Okay, like, maybe. Yeah, because that's a fountain, right?
Oh, what's in this stuff?
Yeah. Alright, so an extra 5% damage. That's fine. Alright, straight into it then. Let's finish this. I should be able to bring this run home. I've got full health, 3 lives, loads of boons, it's dark, and I'm depressingly sober.
One last bit of business to take care of then.
Queen of the Under.
Oh, what would you...
Here we go. Rush in, dash strike damage. Dashes for the deflection here. Now how do I deal with the skulls? Answer, I attack them. Now that works now, but what happens when there's loads of things and you're going to start missing them? Casts? Casts could work. The special is doing enough damage that it can sort of pick them up as incidentals. Okay, I got snagged on him there. That's fine. Collecting a lot of his stuff back to him. The sheer aggression is still working for the moment, but I'm going to have to start getting a little bit cleverer if I'm going to keep this up. Okay, let's deal with his minions. And then deal with him. The minions don't respawn infinitely, so unlike boss fights where they do, you are actually it's quite a good idea to take them out and then take him out. But if you get the maximum call like that, using it against him, just a little bit, it's nice. I should be able to like refill the entire core gauge before the end of this fight and get double value out of it, but I think that was a fairly good use of it there. I just needed to kind of reset. The fight had started, I had a clear idea as to how I was actually going to be doing against him. That gave me a few seconds to just sort of process that all. The good news is that aggression should still be more than viable. Alright, again, deal with the minions. minion. Is it just the one? Right. Minion dealt with.
I see.
Okay. Go for the casts. Make sure that I'm getting maximum possible value out of boiling blood. Okay, dodged a bit too quick for that one. Greater Call. Let's see if I can push him down into the second stage with this. Cheeky SOB. Alright, got him most of the way.
Let's finish this.
Bodes well. Bodes well.
You truly dare.
Okay, he's winding up for that, but I got behind him, so I didn't even need to avoid it. Just going to hit him hard and hit him often. Right, move out of the way, let him do... okay. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to let those skulls detonate because I'm far away enough that I can avoid that one. There's a beat. Oh, did that one detonate early or something? Alright, he's gone into the full 360, so I need to actually take cover. Okay, the Greater Call is up. I want to make sure I use it at exactly the right time. Now, I get the feeling he's got one more impervious moment. No, I'm going to go for it now. Okay, this could be bad, so I want to... yeah. Bit aggressive there. I should have moved to cover a little bit sooner, but okay, I've got double boiling blood on me. I can't afford to take a hit. Well, I can afford to take a hit, but yeah. Alright, this is literally just rushdown territory now. Okay. Yep. Gotta be careful though, because he can put out a massive amount of damage quickly. If you get sandwiched between multiple attacks, he can drain like whole life bars in one go. Not literally one go, but you get what I mean. That was one of those very, very high risk moments. But nevertheless, down he goes. This was a kind of very vanilla-y sort of run, really. Pretty quick. I'll have to actually check the recordings. But yeah, the bonus on the attack was very helpful. The special and cast, I don't think not so much, but the dash was helpful, definitely. Ares' aid helped, but it wasn't a huge bonus. That, again, helped, but it wasn't a huge bonus. I think the double edge was probably helpful. The greater haste was helpful. If I had to pick a last one to fill this all out, I would definitely put down the calculated risk. I think that was low-key very helpful for the run. But anyway, that's Stygius down. I think tomorrow's run is probably going to be Malphon, but we'll see how I feel when I get there. There's only one way to find out, though. I'll see you tomorrow.